please consider supporting veterans on Election Day? Hi there. Please consider supporting veterans on Election Day.
What's your personal experience of accessing care under the Harper government been?
Let's see, for my back injury, while I was serving, I took a back injury while I was at CFB Gagetown. It took 4 years for Veteran Affairs to acknowledge my back injury. They've still decided that the percentage that I get, that one is actually under the old Pension Act, because it was grandfathered. I was declared 5% disabled, even though I can't run, I can't lift heavy loads. The military themselves turned around and decided that it was a permanent injury, and that, along with the PTSD I developed, which it took 5 years for the Veteran Affairs to acknowledge any mental health issue at all, and I'm still in a fight with them, 10 years fighting my demons, still in a fight with them. The length of time it takes to get the benefits is ridiculous. If I hadn't turned around and gone outside of VAC and found a care team that would take care of me, I likely would have been dead several years ago. But even now, even though Veteran Affairs has decided that I'm permanently disabled, and I am in receipt of the permanent impairment allowance, though I didn't know I was actually eligible for that until I had a case manager who actually knew what she was doing and fought on my behalf. Even though they've decided that I'm permanently disabled, they've tossed me off of the rehabilitation program and are turning around and cut my benefits. How is it that you're permanently disabled, they're not going to give you the same benefits as what they gave you when they've decided that you're not yet permanently disabled? This is sort of ass backwards.
And what would you say to Stephen Harper if you had the chance?
Goodbye.
Okay.
I really have nothing pleasant to say to him, or to O'Toole, or to any of the other members of the Conservative Party at this point. They've betrayed the sacred trust between Canada and their veterans. They've created situations that have led to the suicides of a number of my friends. I have nothing pleasant to say to them. So I'm out here trying to get the message out. I personally don't care whether you vote Liberal, Green, NDP, Libertarian, Rhino Party. Vote anything but Conservatives. Send a clear message to them that they have failed.
What do you think of the treatment that Stephen Harper has given veterans during his time as Prime Minister?
No, honestly, I feel that Stephen Harper isn't treating anybody very nicely lately, so I'm pretty sure that it's not good.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on the ABC Veterans campaign against Stephen Harper?
I honestly don't know anything about it.
Okay, will it influence your vote?
It might.
What is the significance of the ABC campaign for you, sir?
I'm not really involved with ABC, but I look at it going, it's a way for veterans to be able to get their voice out in the political realm. If you take a look at the Canadian veterans, how we've been treated in 1995, when I got out of the military after serving almost 9 years, the treatment towards us veterans was horrendous. And if you take a look at the younger veterans right now, they're not getting treated very good. So we need to get a government in there who's willing to bring in policies that are going to help veterans from all eras. Because of the fact is, a lot of veterans are feeling like they're disassociated from the civilian life. When you first join the military, you're kind of idealistic. And then as you go through the military, what you're noticing is you're seeing stuff that ordinary people don't see. I went over to Iran in '88. I saw the horrendous end result of war. I saw the dangers of allowing religious extremists to have control over the government, which is one reason why I support separation of church and state. And so as veterans, we're able to see stuff that people don't see. So when we come back and as we're getting out, we're transitioning out, a lot of us want to awaken people to what's going on, and people aren't really awakened because they haven't gone through the same experience as us. So that's why I would like to see a government come in who's more willing to deal with the veterans and able to help us not only transition into society, but allow us to speak out more, allow us to be heard, and allow us to be part of the policies. That's what my opinion is.